and one of the Soviet SAM operators actually launched a missile and shot it down. This was actually against the orders at the time, so they weren't supposed to do it. They were kind of acting independently, so that's the story. And also there was a submarine as well that was operating close to some US Navy ships, and they were dropping some sort of warning depth charges. And unknown to the US is the Soviet submarines actually had orders to sort of fire if they got damaged by depth charges. So that came pretty close there. What we're essentially sort of saying is basically, it's really the U-2 spy plane being shot down was the last straw for President Kennedy, and he decides to instead of standing by, he decides to go and take out the nuclear missiles that are stationed in Cuba. So that's what we're emulating that particular scenario.
Yep. So we're basically invading Cuba. So the first thing that we needed to do was to neutralize the ballistic missiles, which are represented by 3 missiles that are going to be Scuds, which are A here, and then A there, or whatever. And then obviously we need to provide cap for those strike missions, and seed missions need to take out the SAM sites that we have, so the strike group can get in. And simultaneously, we're going to have a invasion that's going to be taking a beachhead over here, so supported by the helicopters and our fixed wing propeller-driven aircraft that's going to be coming from Key West. I do have to say that I have to give props to Bendy, because he actually took the map of all of the Cuban assets and was able to put it on the channel map. And this is actually very close to what the real distances were, about 1/3. So if you took what the real distance were and brought them down to 33% of what they really are, this is actually where all the stuff really was in the real mission. So let's see here. So for tasking A, you guys are going to be trying to destroy the medium range ballistic missile launchers, again, which are represented by Scud launchers. The moment we hit Cuban airspace, there's going to be a message that goes out, and they're going to start arming the missiles. According to intel at the time, they had 1 hour to fuel the missiles, prep them, and fire them. So in this mission, after we break Cuban airspace, if we don't destroy all the launchers within 1 hour, they're going to fire their nukes and nuke the United States. So obviously this is the primary mission above all else. Obviously we have to take out the SAMs to do it. We have to take out the incoming aircraft and provide cap, but these strike missions are the most important ones, because if we don't take out the nukes, they are going to launch them, because that was their real orders. This is what a normal launcher looks like. It's got one launcher in the middle, some support vehicles, and a command post nearby, and it's got 6 AAA around it. 3 of them are ZSU-23s, and 3 of them are the S-60 57mm times 3. Cap, you were
also something important to note is it actually takes the Scuds or the MRBMs here that we've got here about 8 minutes to actually launch from when they start launching. So after 52 minutes of when we get into the airspace, we will get a message say that the launch sequence essentially has been initiated. Once we get that message, we've then got 8 minutes before they launched. Once they're launched, there's nothing we can do about it.
Or after we get into airspace, we have 52 minutes, right, before we get the
52 minutes before the launch sequence will start, and then after that, it's 8 minutes before they'll actually
launch.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see here, and then so for Cap, so Dark Star is taking out this launcher here. Tiger's taking out this launcher here. Sword's taking out this. I have these because those are the strike groups, and then Starfish is going to be providing cover for Dark Star. Shark is going to be covering for Tiger, and then Dart's going to be covering for Sword. Dart, you have the largest one because or largest space after they hit their targets, because you guys are the only ones with really awesome functional radar in this entire scenario, because you're flying Mirages and not more period specific things. We're going to talk about, we need somebody to actually take out who's going to have to be Sword, and we can talk about that here in a second. But Cap aircraft, all the MiG-19s and 15s are going to be coming from these bases down here. They're going to come in waves. So after a certain wave takes so many casualties, the Cubans are going to launch more aircraft to help support that. So you don't necessarily have all of them attacking at the same time. Tasking B, is Bloodknock here? I hope he's here.
I am.
You are, yay! So yourself and
Damp sock.
the sock guy, yeah, or just
Yes,
call
sir.
him Damp or sock, Damp sock, or whatever. You guys are gonna be wild weasels. I have given all of these coordinates to Bloodknock, so he was going to put together whatever it is that you needed to do to make some cassettes for these different targets.
Can do that in the end, unfortunately, because I discovered the program I normally use only works on the Caucasus and Persian Gulf. I haven't calibrated it for this, but it's all right. I think you put each one on a different site, haven't you?
Yes.
Did you use Combat Flight to put that together?
No. I have a custom thing that I made.
Gotcha. Okay.
So yeah, your waypoint is right on the tracking radar. So all the sites look very similar to this. They do not have any AAA support. They are just the SAM sites themselves. And this S75 tracking radar is right what your waypoint is on every single site. So however you use dummy weapons or whatever it is, I think you can do like a thing that's like CCRP if you want to come in low or do whatever. That's right where it is. I also think your waypoint is, if I remember correctly, I put them in there with the correct altitude. So it isn't like the waypoint's way up in space. It should be right at
that doesn't matter to begin, but we still need to know the altitude so we can set our QFE correctly.
Okay. Anyway, so when we rerun the mission, all the stuff will be here. Of course, I'll probably move them a little bit, but I can re-put the stuff in there. Helicopters, you're going to be over here. The first 4 of you are on the carrier. The first 4 Hueys are on the carrier. The 4 Hueys are on the support ships nearby. You're going to arm up and fly out and start taking out bad guys that are on the beachhead. You are going to have an invasion force. It takes about 1 hour from the time we start the mission to the time to reach the beachhead, and they'll deploy troops here. Try to take out as many of the enemy troops that are there. They have the MTLB armored personnel carrier, which only has 1 light machine gun on it, and they should be susceptible to your rockets if you hit them. Also, you have a railhead over here, and you also have supply ships. So I think we only have 1 guy that's actually in a fixed-wing rotary aircraft. But if whoever's in the P-51 Mustang wants to come over here and hit some ships and stuff like that, your rockets and machine guns should also do some pretty heavy damage. You got 50 cal, so then the hips, you are going to be helping support the beachhead by taking supplies, which includes heavy weapons and ammunition, out to the beachhead before the troops arrive. So hopefully the Hueys will get way out in front of you while you're trying to do your sling load, and they can take out Hueys. You want to take out these guys that are along the beach first, so that way the hip can come and do his drop on the beach and then fly back and pick up another sling load and come back and keep doing that. And then you can work your way in. There's enemy forces spread amongst the buildings and the streets and stuff like that, mostly all dismounted troops. And then there's some reserve units back here in the trees. And then if we get done with all of that and you have nothing else to do, wild weasel units and airstrike units, you can go rearm after you hit your ballistic missiles. And there are all sorts of army bases that we need to hit for the main invasion to be successful. So Dark Star, Weasel 1 and Weasel 2, you have this one that is 158 for 33 nautical miles. This is basically the one that's in the west. Here's the one that's in the center for Tiger and Weasel 3. That's there, pretty easy. Oh, by the way, they all have big comms towers. So when you're flying, you can see the big comms tower when you're getting close to it, so you can begin setting up your run. And this is the one that's in the east for Sword and Weasel 4, which we don't have a Sword or Weasel 4. Does anybody have any questions before we try to figure out what to do with Sword? Because we need somebody to hit that mission or hit that target.
Sorry, which target?
Dark can't do it. We just dedicated Cap.
None of you can load up some rockets and head for that.
So sorry, which target is?
No, east.
Yeah, it's the ballistic missile in the east. It's 199 for 39 miles. It would be, where did it go? It would be this one that's just
Yeah, it's right near
east,
Dunkirk, right?
just east of Dunkirk. Yep.
Yeah. I mean, we could potentially take it out. It depends whether you want us to prioritize the SA2s or not.
This has been. I'm happy to move over to a Sabre and help Elo out.
Yeah, we
Why we can't do it in a Mirage?
Well, you just said the Mirages want to do cap.
Oh, I'm saying that's. Are
Well,
we
that's what I'm
dedicated?
That's what I'm saying. If you're supposed to be dedicated cap, but if one of you or two of you drop your magics and pick up some rockets, go in there and destroy the ballistic missile, and then you can fly back, to the rearm and refuel and come back and do cap for the rest of the time.
Yeah, I'm down. I mean, I can do that.
I'd rather stay on cap if possible. I haven't done rockets in the Mirage.
Yeah, that'd be
I
fine.
guess we can have Elo going with rockets, and well, we still have guns if needed.
Yeah, it's all unarmored. The only thing you have to watch out is for the AAA coming at you. So you kind of have to duck and weave a little bit when you're coming in. You just can't just fly in a straight line because it probably will take you out if you do that. But
I would imagine so.
so I mean, it's all set to average, so it's not like they're supposed to be experts in theory.
I can have a crack in a P-51 if you want, because that'll take rockets.
Yeah, this has been. I'm happy to move to Sabre as well.
Yeah, if you guys want to try it, go ahead. I mean, here's the other thing too: unlimited respawns. If you die doing something, don't be like, it's like part of this is to game test it. Part of it's to have fun. We're not being recorded, so hopefully we don't have anybody like on the internet going.
Who gives a fuck?
So
streaming, but
So Shrugs, if you want to go ahead and try for that too, or whatever like that, I don't know, try to hit it, and if you don't want to, you can always work your way up the coastline towards the other target too.
Yeah, I'll have a go. I mean, I'm going to have rockets, and that's what I do.
I can't take bombs.
I could take bombs as well, but there's I can take a lot more rockets. I can only take 2 bombs in a P-51.
And bombs are hard to hit, or at least in my opinion. But rockets are easy because you just kind of come in, point them, and you can blanket a whole area. And since you're not having to get direct hits on something, you just have to get it. Say again.
So I'm not sure one save is going to be enough to kill it all potentially.
I can load up some bombs in the Mirage.
Yeah, I'm gonna go up and help him.
Okay.
And we can
But
just
if there
probably
aren't any
keep
missile
damage.
sites, if there are any missile sites remaining at the end, the Vigans can probably clean those up.
Yeah.
'Cause it doesn't
Starscream,
take too
can
long
you
to
just
get to the SA2s and back.
scroll up to the map? Do we want to prioritize the 2 SA2 sites that are in the centre? So the second and third one essentially,
Yeah.
because I think they're going to be the most, because they'll get you if you get too close.
Yeah, that's the plan.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, Bloodknock and I were talking earlier today. Yeah, he was going to target
okay.
number 2 and number 3, and then after they get those, then they were going to come back and try to hit the other ones.
Yeah, because they're a pain in the ass.
Yeah, Bloodknock, if you can or whatever, probably get this one because these guys are kind of like right on the edge of the.
Which one's this one?
The one on the far right here, the one in the far east, which would be number 4. It'd be waypoint number 4 for you. Or
Okay, do you want that as a priority or
No.
just on the second?
no, do 2 and 3 first because those need to be done, and then if you can do 4, that's great. You might be able to leave 1 by itself. It's far enough down here to the east, the southeast, or whatever that it shouldn't bother us too much.
And timing wise, are we waiting for the Vigans to do their thing and then we're taking off, or are we just kind of hanging back? Or I'm not
I
quite
think
sure
we'll
how
Just
we
give
want
it
to
2 or
do
3 minutes.
I think
Because
if
we're
we
going to
can-
be Mach point 8 on the deck, so we'll be there pretty quickly.
Yeah, I think we're okay. I think once the Vigans take off, I think we just line up and take off too.
Okay.
We should be fine.
Space Chef, are you good with that plan?
Yep.
Cool.
Sock, can you take the third Vigan, Weasel 3? So you'll be going
Yeah.
after Weasel 3's target on the sheet.
Right, so that would be just north of Voom.
Yes. What weapons are you happy with using? I've tested it with both high drags, low drags, and rockets, and they all work.
Yeah, I could do rockets or gun pods.
I go rockets.
Copy. And the way I've got rockets set up right now is it's a one-shot go. So I'd have to hit that, run back, get armed, and then come back for another flight.
You should be able to hit them and destroy it with one volley. You shouldn't need more, as long as you go for the radar site.
Yeah. The God, what is that called? The S-75.
Yeah, it's the big one in the middle.
Yeah. Okay, so it's not the fan song.
No.
Copy.
This is Frenchy. Do you want Dark Star to go for Alpha, the A target?
Correct. Well, there's two Alpha targets there. Dark Star is going to do the one on when you're coming in. It'll be the one on your right, and then Tiger is going to be doing the one on the left.
What's that? Okay.
Like that, right there. So these are relatively close to each other, but they're also apparently in real life the two missile sites are relatively close to each other. So yeah, so Vigans go up first, and then we can all the individual flights go up, one at a time and go to your targets, and hopefully the Vigans will take out the SAMs before we get there. And if not, it'll be interesting. Helicopter, as long as you don't get way up high, you shouldn't have to worry about the SAM site. As long as you stay relatively low, close to the deck, don't be flying at 1,000 feet or 2,000 feet or anything. You should be okay. And we're gonna find out.
Copy.
Yes.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
Do you want to be on the same frequency or not as well?
Of Dark Star?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna be in Dark Star. That's why.
Yeah, we can do that.
Damsark has a question.
Sure.
Is it equally valid to Wild Weasel the SAM site out of its missiles?
It can, but there's like 4 launchers.
Okay, and each launcher has one rocket, right?
I think so.
Okay.
And they've got resupply vehicles there, so in theory they could reload. I think it takes
infinite missile.
Well, it's not infinite.
It's infinite, but it takes a while for them to load.
Yeah,
I think we might end up having to do it. For example, if the Vigans we miss the radar, but maybe we get a couple of launches, just wild weasing the remainder should take it out.
It should, yes.
So be prepared to do it, but hopefully we'll get it all right.
I'm ready.
Let's do this.
Let's do this. All right, so the server's up. I guess when we jump in is when the mission will start. I'm going to put the password right there where the password is. And hopefully RC put it in there correctly, and we're going to find out.
Oh yeah, did we go over restrictions?
Yeah, we kind of did. It's in the sheet. Some of the Mirages are going to take some extra stuff to help take out that one whatchamacallit site if they need to.
And you did say that we are allowed to respawn if we get shut down.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I mean we're having fun / game testing it, and Cap isn't here to video it. So yeah, by all means, if you get shot down, just respawn.
Okay, thank you.
Question.
Yeah.
On the Hueys, are we limited to the miniguns on the front also, or just sides?
We don't want the miniguns because there's going to be a lot of you, and if you're all minigunning at the same time, you're going to lag people into the ground.
Yeah, okay, just rockets and M60s.
Rockets and M60s, yep.
AIM 9B. No.
Alright, let's put some things back on this thing. Copy.
Sticks across the way. Eccles here.
Flight, join up.
Comms check now.
Rearming complete.
Got you, Lima Charlie.
Hello, are you going to stay in Discord?
Nope. I'm get out as soon as I get a establishment of aircraft. I can't do all that. It's probably gonna take me a minute to get there anyway. But yeah, go ahead. I'll just catch up.
Chopstick Scrup, if you want to, you can come hang out with us on 122.
Flight, join up.
Two 4-3 radio check.
Charlie 243.
Okay, we're at Manston, aka.
Comms check on 122.
Got you, Lima Charlie. Alright, so you may have noticed that we've got AIM-9Bs on our wingtips. We're going to switch those out to P5s. We'll get that set up.
Wizard 3 heard you loud and clear. Roger, copy. Good. Unexpected, you ready?
Alright, 2, let me know when you're ready to go. Roger. We got the Delta Darts over there.
Ready to go.
Roger that, standby. Chopstick Scrump.
Hello, Grump.
Hey Chopsticks, if you want, you can come over to 122 and we can communicate through there.
I might do.
Lag. There we go. And here are their Mirages, but here are the Delta Darts. Be waiting for the Vigans somewhere. There's one. Ooh, baby B-52s. LZ, I don't remember where that's at. Yeah, Shug's over here in the P-51.
Being on 243, comes check. Lima Charlie 253.
Damn.
But not already check 243. Check 243. Redmore, Bendy, I can hear both you and Temp circle 124, but it doesn't sound like you can hear each other. Interesting, it's only got 2 people registered on 124 on SOS, so I'm not sure what that is. SS2 and then plus me. Don't need to trust me.
Go ahead, Danny.
Discard a family frequency, I was going to ask for the overload frequency.
Right.
Where's the Vigan supposed to be? Oh yeah, the Thuds. Supposed to be Thunder Chief. That'd be an interesting jet to have in here, Thunder Chief. Okay, while we're sitting here waiting, let's do our pre-takeoff checklist. Starting from the left to right, chaff and flare set to single.
Check.
On the main panel, external fuel, pylon, and internal set to on.
Check.
Auto balance set to left low.
Check.
And armament, check to see AIM-9 P5s on rail.
Check.
Alright, pre-takeoff checklist complete.
Manically watching videos and I'm going to quick few test flights of the last hour. Don't mess it up, Jackal. Well, I'm not promising that. Just because you've got the people streaming in your flight, so, you know.
Yeah, that would be quite embarrassing. What's up, SA? Or rather, should I say Spider? I guess the best way to explain this mission is we're doing a test run. It's not really a test run. I mean, it's complete, but Cap's not here. He's doing a little milsim thing off somewhere else, so we'll probably rerun this. I don't know if I'll be here for that though. But you know, Cuban Missile Crisis. This will be exciting.
Elements of the Starscream, make sure to let everybody know when you take off because we will be all behind you. Over.
Downside Bloodknock, readability 5.
Sounds like we got about 5 minutes before we go. He throttled up. Because they're going.
Are those Mirages supposed to be taking off?
Nope, they're supposed to wait for the seed.
How embarrassing for them.
Yeah, probably. Seed will get airborne shortly. We're just sorting out some comms issues.
Right, I understand you guys got your tapes too.
Bloodknock and Damp Sock over here. And more people taking off. I guess people are just impatient today.
None of them cross the border, we should be okay.
Routine military drills by the Americans. No big deal. Nothing to see here.
I mean, the Mirages are hauling off the airbase enemy, so.
God, he's hauling ass. Look at him. Where everybody else is going. Make sure they ain't doing shit. Red and Frenchie are starting to head down that direction. Yeah, how many waypoints in this? That's fine. Following chopsticks up anyway. starfighters. That's cool.
This is Bednock at Weasel Flight. We are ready for takeoff.
Well then, fucking go. Okay, 2, we have Tiger right in front of us. Once he begins his takeoff roll, we will follow behind and follow him to target. Let's go ahead and taxi behind Tiger here. We'll get set up for a launch.
This is Weasel Flight. We are taking off. Type flight rolling. This is Weasel Flight. We are both airborne and inbound to our targets.
Okay, 2, set, no strut up.
Weasel Flight to the Dark Star, good copy, over.
Strut up.
Brakes on, spool him up. Brakes off and gate in 3, 2, 1, go. Rotate. Reducing power to mill.
Copy, we use 7 o'clock.
Alright, here we go. We got Nails MiG-19 at 11 o'clock.
Copy.
774.
Enfield 1-1. Looking for bogey dope. Enfield 1-1. Overlord 1-1. Bra 136. 435 at 5,000 knots.
Okay, current target we have is Bra from our location 136 for 35, 5,000 hot on our location.
Enfield 1-1. Overlord 1-1. Bra 136. 435 at 7,000 knots. This is Weasel 1-1 strike 1 SA 2 site struck, I believe destroyed.
That's good news for us.
Overlord 1-1. Bra 113. 435 at 6,000 flanking.
I have one of the towers in sight, but I'm not sure which one it is.
Roger that. We're still following behind you. We'll break off to engage once we get you on station.
Enfield 1-1.
Roger, call me on station, I'm going to go left turn at sea.
430 at 5,000 flanking.
Roger that. I'm going to keep lights on for IFF purposes.
I have beacon only.
1-1. Bra 107. 430 at 11,000 flanking. Enfield 1-1. Overlord 1-1.
Okay, 2 fence in.
417 at 7,000 knots.
We have targets 17 miles from us, 123. We're going to go ahead and turn in.
Enfield 1-1. Overlord 1-1. Bra 125. 420 at 12,000 knots.
Yep, this is the Cuba thing.
Enfield 1-1. Overlord 1-1. Bra 125. 415 at 8,000 knots.
It's going to be problematic. They're coming from the sun.
Enfield 1-1. Overlord 1-1. Bra 120. 415 at 13,000 knots.
Probably going to get into the merge here, so make sure you drop your tanks beforehand.
Enfield 1-1. Overlord 1-1. Merged.
Drops merged. Lights on.
Enfield 1-1. Overlord 1-1. Bra 118. 413 at 9,000 flanking.
Checkers merged.
Overlord 1-1. Enfield 1-1. Looking for bogey dope. Enfield 1-1. Overlord 1-1. Bra 112. 410 at 4,000 knots.
Large fires and 7 bogies.
F-5, you got a mirage. You got a MiG right behind you. Go evasive. Go defensive.
Enfield 1-1. Overlord 1-1. Bra 109. 411 at 10,000 flanking.
Okay, Grumps on a 6.
Overlord 1-1. Bra 02341 at 4,000 hold. Enfield 1-1. Overlord 1-1. Bra 23344 at 12,000 knots. Enfield 1-1. Overlord 1-1. Bra 063 430 at 11,000 knots. Overlord 1-1. Enfield 1-1. Looking for bogey dope. Overlord 1-1. Bra 021 413 at 8,000. Enfield 1-1. Overlord 1-1.
Grumps still merged. Still fighting.
414 at 9,000. Hold. Enfield 1-1. Overlord 1-1.
2, what's your status?
Yeah, defensive.
Roger that. If you can get behind him, go for it. God, this guy. This might be it. Here, right here. Oh, that's not good.
B is engaged defensive, MiG-19.
From splash 1, looking for the next target.
Type of 1 large. Infield 1-1. Looking for Bogey.
Copy, where are you at? Are your feet wet?
Just about feet wet, Calais. Look for the big river. Yeah.
Copy that, Roger. Turn around.
I've lost visual, but he's definitely close. It's that big balloon thing, kind of like that. Yeah.
Roger, heading that way. Tiger, drop flares. Sub. Grump's got eyes on a friendly in trouble. Going to support. Grump's got eyes on a friendly that's got a MiG behind him, coming in for support. Grump merge with 15. I need to get out of this.
Infield 1-1. Looking for Bogey. Yeah, I got shot down when I was trying to plug my tracker R in, so that was fun.
Ah, unfortunate. Okay.
I thought, oh, I'll go cold and be safe. I'm miles from the coast. Turns out I get shot down.
Roger, I'll get you.
But I was right by that balloon.
Copy that, Grump's merged. Fight's on. Okay, I'm merged. I don't see any of these guys though. Grub sounds like he's merged with at least 4 aircraft right now. This is gonna be great. Roger that. I'm trying to look for targets. I don't see them though. Okay, see you. Yeah, Roger. We have at least 4 aircraft merged with us right now, so just heads up. Guys, I do not see any of them right now. It's gonna be like a famous last words thing. Grump's gonna dive for the ground, or dive for the water, feet wet. What?
Yeah, jump straight up.
That you just died? Grump merge with MiG-15 going in. Grump Fox 2. Didn't track, going again, Fox 2. Grump Splash 1. Chop 6, you coming back out?
Yeah, I just took off and I'm already merged.
What? Okay, roger that. I'm coming back to the over there.
Enfield 1-1, Overlord 1-1, Bra 314, 418 at 6,000 hold.
Roger, I see what's going on.
I think I'm with you.
Kelly Bandit at Bullseye 310 for
Grump 3 flares.
at 2,300.
I'm with a big one.
Overlord 1-1, defending Bandit at Bulls 309 for 23.
AWACS is under attack. Okay, Grump's got eyes on. Oh, good shot, whoever that was. Okay, AWACS support's gone.
Point 2, withdrawing.
Copy that. Grub to off flights, Looks like we've lost AWACS support. Who just launched on me? Crap. Okay, I don't like this.
Version 2 over Dover.
Roger. 2 flares out. We got Sam's going out. Alright, Grump's got eyes on Sam's, heading out. Oh, that's a missile.
Yeah, I was with Version 2, so good luck with that.
Yeah, I'm trying to find these guys. This is really hard to do. Okay, Grump's merged, fight's on. Damn it.
Jackal's merged.
Grump's on the 6 of a MiG-15. See him on the radar. Yeah, I got him. Not even close. Jesus Christ. Come on, man. Having that flap is really killing me right now. Jesus. I think I got lock on him. Target is still going defensive. I'm still on 6. I finally land some hits on him and I run out of guns. Damn it. Grump's bugging out. RTB. Does anybody have eyes on me? 3 flares out. Trying to hand this target off to somebody.
Give me a couple of seconds, I'll be back.
I'm flying in formation with a MiG right now. Coming over the mainland where we're at right now. I have 2 flares out. Alright, Sam Sight took him out. Grumps RTB. Get you Lima Charlie. Damn, Danny's got 3 air kills. Key West, Grump is inbound for a straight approach for runway 11. Two, are you still on frequency? Never mind, you're still on frequency. What's your status?
Yeah, I'm airborne, BR's pilot at home. But I'm just over the coast at the moment. RTB.
Copy that. Grump's coming in for final for Key West here. Well, I got 1 flap, so I'm going to be landing no flaps.
Yeah, I was watching those south of where the Marston Air Base is in a purple.
Do that shitty shit for me. That's why it's great to have parachutes, so it doesn't matter.
Manston on IDAX and MiG-19's behind me. Ian, this is Bendy. I'm just left Manston. I'll circle around.
Raj, I'm jumping into a new jet. I had a pretty damaged one, so. 9P5, 9P5.
Alright, let's put some things back on this thing. Copy. Check what's on the front. Rearming complete.
Being downwind, Manston.
Grump scrambling left side of runway on Manston. Good landing.
Being on France, Manston. Runway 120. Sorry, this is Brandy. There's someone else after Space Chef.
All units, do we have any more hostile aircraft that we've got tracking over the target area right now? Nobody's gonna know when we're merged.
I'm not being able to tell you, I'm sorry.
I got MiG-19 in front of me. Alright, Grump has nails. MiG-19, 12 o'clock. Did.
This is Weasel lead. We have hit all 4 SAM sites. I believe Weasel 4 is still active. However, we can go after the army base instead.
Roger, we still have cap flights in the air, so if you want to go for it, do it.
You sure any hostiles in here?
Have we managed to destroy all the missile sites since they are a priority?
No clue.
This has been in the Sabre flight for that eastern side. I've hit it, but I can't confirm if it's destroyed or not. Benji, same.
Right, we might want to check that, since if we don't do it, that's mission over.
Benji's inbound about 5 miles to the eastmost site.
Yeah, just west of Dunkirk, and there should be some burning wreckage there. I'm going in for it now.
Okay, now it's coming back online. Merge with the 19. Lights on. Do it. Do it. There we go.
Flights, Ben, the easternmost MRBM site is destroyed, on fire.
Okay, Grump has merged with 2 MiGs.
Benji, was that the critical one?
Well, there's 3 that need destroying, so the easternmost one's done. I'm flying along the coast to find the other 2.
Okay. Fucking really. Grump's hit, punching out.
Alright,
let's put some things back on this thing.
copy.
All units, this is Dark Star element. Apparently we have all of the business silos down over on the west side of the AO, over.
Copy, Command. What about the other 2 sites?
There's another one site over there by Dunkirk. I heard that somebody was headed towards it, over.
Rearming complete.
Dark Star, this is Bandy. Yeah, I can confirm the easternmost site has been destroyed.
Somebody's gone down, that's just over there. Yeah, it's a Saber.
Starscream, Kelso.
Kelso to Starscream, go ahead, over.
Info only on the carrier. The starboard side stern elevator. I can't land on it or it'll throw you right in the water.
That's full-size carrier, over.
Full-size carrier, right side rear elevator.
Roger, thank you.
It's a MiG-21.
All flights, Bundy,
Smoking what? One. Another friendly. Okay, update. Grump is heading back towards the enemy coast, Cuba.
Lost in traffic, Bundy requesting emergency landing. I've lost half a wing and I'm on fire.
Our missile's coming out.
Dispatch coming in. Requesting emergency landing.
Bundy, finals, runway 11.
The fact that that MiG-15 launched or just shot 2 shots and took my entire wing off, kind of frustrating. Yeah, they're kind of a beast. looks like a friendly dart. That's a friendly MiG-21.
Marston traffic, scratch emergency landing for Bundy, I've ejected.
Roger, this is Starscream. Yeah, air missiles. I'm on my way back to Manston, over.
Jackal LTV.
Copy that.
You got any more targets over?
Grump's in cap right now. I'm not seeing any other contact at the moment. Shot 5 down, but he crashed 3 times. Grump to command, Grump to command. What's the status on our missiles?
Bendy, this is Starscream. I've had an internet problem, so I'm not aware. Can you answer the question, over?
Grant, this is Bendy. I've had visual confirmation on all 3 missile sites, and they have all been destroyed.
Sweet, sounds like mission accomplished. Grump's RTB. Grump's flying over mainland Cuba right now, and I'm not seeing any contacts coming in for a fight, so I think all the MiGs are down too.
Everybody have fun. Kelso's gonna knock it off. Be traveling next week. See you back next Wednesday.
Have a good one, Kelso.
Roger.
Starscream, I had fun. Great mission. I maybe moved the helicopter group to 5 miles closer.
Be aware to me, but around the airfield.
Kelvin and Starscream, say again. I couldn't hear you over my afterburner.
Just be advised, we have friendly MiG-21s.
My only recommendation is move the Hilo flight group, carrier group, maybe 3 to 5 miles closer for the rearms.
Roger.
See you later.
Great flight, Kelso.
Yeah, it's fun.
Safe travels. Yeah, confirmed. We still have a friendly MiG-21 in the air. Oh, hello. Disregard, we have a SAM missile out. safe on.
The Starscream coming in for final and Key West for refuel, over.
Key West Grump also on final for runway 11. I couldn't see because of freaking glare and crap on the HUD.
Starscream, does that message display regardless of whether there's any actual missile launchers or not?
Yes, it does. I will fix that. I didn't consider what would happen if we actually destroyed everything.
Beach landing successful. We have a beachhead now.
Yeehaw!
Of course, the other solution is just to add so many defences to each of the sites that we couldn't possibly complete it.
Do you hate America?
Well, realistically, what's going to do when we replay this is we're not going to have respawns, so
True.
our cap fighters are going to have a lot more problems. I noticed that our AWACS got shot down. I don't know if there's something we want to do about that.
Look at the TAC key, see what caused it.
Every time I've been, and I was hoping maybe it would function differently in multiplayer, but when I was single player testing this, every time the bigs took off, they went for the AWACS right away, which is ridiculous because 19s and 15s don't have RWR.
They just know.
Set the AWACS to invisible, perhaps?
Yeah, there you go. That's what we're gonna have to do.
Sweet. Yeah, that comes in handy. That way we're not being blindly shot in the ass. Not that it would matter anyway, but we could also do with some GCI if that's ever a possibility.
Yeah, GCI would be nice. I don't know why anybody's getting close to our bases because there's Hawk SAM sites set up on the English side of the channel, so they shouldn't be getting close to anything. So why those Hawk sites don't fire, I also don't know.
I see.
Oh, they were firing.
The Hawk sites fire. Yeah.
They
were firing. Okay.
They were just oversaturated with targets.
How to go for
Yeah, AWACS invisible might be the way to do it.
Sock is having fun.
Yeah, took out 2 of the SAT sites. I unfortunately just missed on Weasel 4, but it's not such a problem because there's no one over there.
I got jumped by 19 on my way over and lost one elevator, but still managed to dogfight him for about 5 minutes before, crashing into the sea.
Succumbing to your wounds.
I mean, I got 2 locks on him with the GAR 8s, but they just didn't track.
That's unfortunate.
That's a great question with GAR 8.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I too took out 2 SA2 sites, and I'm currently on my way to the site just south of Dunkirk to see if there's anything left to bomb before heading back.
I was getting quite bad frames actually towards the end, probably about 2 frames. Was anybody else having FPS issues?
I was having bad issues when I was switching to external and stuff, and switching to from F10.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, mine have been generally low, but at no point has it been cripplingly bad.
Yeah, it was only when I was like low to the ground, so it was quite hard to actually RP stuff. But yeah, maybe it's my end then.
Bentley, I was
What?
getting
The Hilo guys actually sink 2 of the ships.
3 to 45 for most of it.
Yeah, no, it's the first time in VR I've felt a bit ill actually.
I've got the same sort of setup as you though, like, you know, the G2, I'm on a 2080 Ti, so
Yeah, I'll check my settings.
I think I had also lower FPS, but I wasn't tracking.
Alright,
So
guys.
that was a lot easier playing it multiplayer once those SA2 sites had been taken out. Because I tested it before without taking them out, and it's a nightmare. So good job, Vigans, I think, for taking those out.
Sweet.
Just doing our bit.
I'm Vigan boy now.
Alright, I'm gonna head out, guys. See you later.
Yeah, I'm gonna head out.
Sure.
See you guys.